Hello everybody, it is Andrea. How are you doing today? Well, yeah, it's April, but I'm wearing a winter fuzzy hooded coat because it is just a smidge above freezing. Yes, I said smidge. How are you doing today? If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell for all upcoming events, notices, announcements, and daily content. Today is a good day. I had gotten not a lot of sleep, which is okay. I went to sleep at a reasonable time, but then didn't make it up to the bedroom until later on because I fell asleep on the nice, fuzzy, comfortable, welcoming couch. But it's okay. I got a lot done. And what was really awesome was I had, as some of you have been watching, I've mentioned that I have some amazing events and projects and announcements coming up. And when I was getting ready to begin them, I had a conversation with someone and I was just kind of sharing, what I had in mind and what I was planning on doing. And then it dawned on me. I realized that what I was planning out and had in mind for these events and projects, I didn't realize I had already done. What do I mean by that? So I had this vision of what a projects and sequence of events I wanted to do and how I was going to go about it. And what I like to do, as you know, my business is Plan Life According to You. I'm a planner, right? So whenever I get ideas in my mind or projects or thoughts, I jot them down. And what the unfortunate thing is that I jot them down, put them aside to kind of marinate, and then I forget about them. But in this scenario, it was a good thing because I had it all planned out. I had an idea, a sequence, a plan of action, steps, and so forth, but I put it aside. And when I was getting ready to put into action these upcoming events and projects, in conversation, it dawned on me, wait a minute. I already planned this out. I already have everything I need. And so I had to go into the quote-unquote vault, and I found the notebook and the content of where it was. So what I'm saying to you is a good nugget of wisdom that I've learned as I have, been on my journey of being a motivational speaker, even in the industries of previous decades in social work and psychology. I was always taught to be analytical, to prioritize, to plan, to have strategical sequence and steps of actions that allow you to succeed. And one of the methodologies that I studied was professional organizing and strategical planning. And this really helped in the industries because I was able to prioritize my time, have time management, and then really look at the tasks at hand and put them in sequential order and even break it down even more. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because had I not written down the idea when it was fresh in my mind and the steps and the protocols and the plan of action that I envisioned, I wouldn't have the material all ready to go when I was ready to execute the idea, launch the idea. So a rule of thumb that I'd like to share with you, a key nugget, is when you have an idea, a vision, whether it be in your relationship, your life, your family, dynamics, even in your career or even in your personal and professional development, you have an idea, write it down. Take a moment and marinate on the idea and write it down on what you envision. We all have ideas. We all have thoughts, right? And, oh, hey, I had this idea. And you ever have a conversation, I'm not sure if it's going to work. Write it down anyways. Because you may not see it at that moment in time, but later on down the road in a conversation when you are ready, you might have that idea resurface and you already have it planned out. Like I said, I was having a conversation yesterday and I was talking about the next, upcoming events and projects that I'm doing, only to have an aha moment and a memory. Wait a minute. This idea is not new. I thought about this. Only to realize that I had written it down several years ago, but stowed it away in my notebooks or my binders or what have you. So there's a reason why these ideas come to you, and they may not be able to be manifested or developed at a certain time, but they're there for a reason. And what I love exploring is if you are, you want to change up your life, you want to look at different opportunities and, expand your personal professional growth, write it down. Put it in a notebook or a binder or even like just a photo album of some ideas. Really get it in, marinate with it while it's fresh in your mind. Put it aside, but not like me. Remember where you put it and then go back to it. And then you'll be able to, there's a reason and season for everything. So it may not be ready to be applied, but it will be beneficial and repurposed down the road. I hope that makes sense. Like I said, it was an idea that I had that I thought was brand new yesterday, ready to implement, only to come to realize it resurfaced from years ago when I had already done the work. So I don't have to reinvent the wheel per se. So anytime you have an idea, a thought, a vision, take a few moments. If you only have a few seconds, put bullet points in your phone, on your notepad. If you have, time where you're just kind of sitting at a doctor's office or waiting in line, write it down. Put it somewhere where you keep your thoughts, and paper or on an electric device. Label it, date it, and you never know. It might be something that can come to fruition. Just like Press Play, Plan Life According to You. It was created years and years and years ago. And now I'm grateful and proud to say it's doing exceptionally well and has brought me to where I am today. A certified global voice, motivational speaker under the mentorship of the legendary Mr. Les Brown, your personal accountability coach, bridging the gap from where you are to where you want to be, because I help you create your dreams and make them become reality. Remember, every single day, you have a choice to press play. Plan life according to you. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.